Hey there guys, and we're back, I guess, and what I'm thinking is we have 8 points of memory points, yes. So I'm thinking maybe grabbing like this shock nova wouldn't be that bad of an idea. It does quite a lot of damage, like on the level 3, which is nice, I think. It's what? 110 damage? So I think that would be useful, you know, at least to try it. And then what I'll probably do is I'll try to focus mostly on getting my light armor up. So we have 5 more. I guess we'll grab that because, well, that's kind of what we need. Increase carrying capacity, that's not that useful. Now light armor doesn't weigh anything. Okay, I guess we'll take that. Perfect fit. Sure, 25% bonus if we're wearing only light armor. That's good. How much do we have? We have 2 more. Master Brewer, I don't think we need that, because, well, I don't brew all that much stuff, so... Is there anything useful within... probably not. The last 2 I can probably drop into this skill. To freeze people for 12 seconds. That sounds useful. Okay, so let's go back. I've waited a couple of days. I don't know if I had to wait a couple of days or if I had to wait like a day and something, but I did. Okay, focus, meditation, Arctic wind. Okay, for now focus, but I think we need to put a couple of those into quick slot. Not quick slot, but you know, favorite slot or whatever it's called. I have the storm, definitely. So recharge is 80 seconds though. That's a lot. Like focus compared to focus, right? It recharges for what? For 20 seconds. And I think it's 33% for more than 20 seconds, I believe. This one is much more manageable. It's like huge hit, right? So we'll definitely favor all of them, but I'm not sure how often we'll use like Eye of the Storm. So yeah, okay. Let's just go for now.
What?
The waiting has. Oh come on, really? Let's just jump down, I guess, here. No, that's too far down. Let's get out. The map probably has already been translated, and I guess we're gonna go to the City of Thousand Floods, I believe it's called. I wonder if it's like at the same place where we landed from the crash site, because that area is completely not explored for me. It probably is somewhere in there. Or maybe not, you know. Oh, Jaspar? Really? What are your thoughts on the current events?
We're screwed. With this fanatical madman in front of our gates, our time's running out. And all these possessed people on the streets don't exactly make it better. We have to ignite the beacon, and we have to do it fast. Else... let's not talk about it.
Okay. Is that... Well, I've met him.
Huh?
Jaspar?
We have to ignite the beacon, and we have to do it fast. Else... let's not talk about it. Huh?
You know, we were supposed to do something, I guess. Did it?
Huh?
Do I have to be here during the daytime or something? I don't know. Okay, I'll try to get here during daytime. Be right back. Okay, let's try it during the daytime.
Hey there.
Yeah, okay.
It's good to see you. So, shall we do this? The Grandmaster said by tonight Skyrim should have deciphered the old maps.
Yep, I'm ready.
All right then. Let's wait until nightfall.
I came to you during nightfall.
Go on ahead. I'll follow.
I guess there's like a dialogue that we need to wait till nightfall. That's why we have to get to him during daytime. Okay, let's go. Let's talk to Skyrim, or whatever his name is.
Prophetess, there's good news. We were able to decipher the Starling's maps, and we now know where to find the City of 1,000 Floods.
Good. Where?
Sharon was just about to explain. Sharon?
Yes. I suppose you already know that Vin hasn't always been like it is now. In the time of the Pyreans, it was one big continent, which they called Pangora. Only the Starfall, in the era of Azataron's madness, split it apart. In other words, the Pyreans dominated the entire world as it was back then. It was a world empire. However, until recently, we always thought that the Empire's capital, the City of 1,000 Floods, was situated somewhere near where Kira is today. We were wrong about that. It was here, in Enderal.
Here.
Here, beneath our feet, to be precise.
Under Ark?
Yes.
Huh. That's convenient.
We don't know whether it was a coincidence that Malfa's vassals set the foundation of Ark here, out of all the places they could have. But they did. The heart of the Pyrean Empire was here, right where we stand. Only it's buried now.
Well, actually, that explains it. There is like a door in the basement that was closed, and that requires a key. And I guess that's the door that we need to go. But if that's true, how come no one ever found it? There were expeditions into the tunnels below the city, weren't there?
Hardly.
Sadly, the Order never cared much for archaeology. We considered it a useless endeavor. And even if there had been private undertakings, the dangers such an expedition posed, let alone its costs, would have scared off most investors.
But still, you're right. If the Order would have bothered, we could have saved ourselves a lot of trouble. However, it doesn't matter now. What matters is we now know where the last cleansing took place, and that it's somewhere we can reach.
Okay, so we need to get down there, but how? It would take years to dig that deep.
True, but there might be another way. Do you know the myth of the Black Guardian?
Yeah.
The Enderalians believe that there is some kind of demon deep down below the surface, and that you can even hear him scream if you just listen carefully. Rubbish, of course, but I think that these screams are the sound of wind. And if there's wind...
There are tunnels. So you're saying that the Undercity's cavern reaches that deep? Into the City of Floods?
into what is left of it. All we need to do is find an entrance point that can lead us down.
Then we leave without further delay. There's no point in leading an army down there, so the four of us will go alone. Prophetess, speak to the Archmagister and tell him to give you the word of the dead and the container for the Numinars. We will need both. He's at the beacon.
Shouldn't we at least think this through before we go?
Ready your equipment. We'll meet at the gate to the Undercity.
Wouldn't it be better if you just stayed here, like, you know, oversee the defenses and stuff? I did all that stuff before by myself, so don't really think we need you that much. Think you'd be more useful in here. But whatever, you're the boss, so... we'll just go and do whatever he tells us. Okay. Oh, we need to go to the beacon. Okay. You there?
Oh, aren't you... never mind. How can I help you?
I'm looking for Archmagister. I was told he's here.
He was. But he went to get something. Why don't you wait until he comes back? I have to admit that it's a great honor to finally meet you in person.
Yeah, you're starstruck, I get it.
When all this started, when the Grand Master exalted you, I thought it was a sin. Granting an Outlander what we have to fight so hard for. But now... Phew! I think Malthus, or whoever sent you, that he did. We owe you a lot. Really.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. Say... may I ask you something?
Sure, shoot.
The beacon. Do you really think it'll work? I mean, I'm just a novice, but... if it can really banish the High Ones, how come the Pyreans couldn't save themselves? I
Well,
just don't understand.
because, well, I'm a PC and they were all, like, NPCs and... It'll work, trust me.
If you say so. You know, I lost someone not too long ago. It was the Naramese, under the command of that butcher Korik. My family has a small farm near the coast, and when the first of the Naramese ships landed, I immediately rowed to them, to get them into the city, into safety.
What happened?
I'm sorry. This isn't our farm. It's on a small cliff near the farmer's coast. Just a few miles from Ark. I already had a bad feeling when I set out. And then I saw the smoke. And then there was that smell. And...
Well, I mean, that's a dumb question, isn't it?
the smell of burnt meat. It was everywhere. I rode faster and faster, and then, when I got to the house, I saw that it was on fire, and that someone had put up 3 crosses, and they were burning too. My mother, my father, and my sister, they were still alive, you know? And I just stood there, and there was nothing I could do. Do you understand? And it doesn't matter how I try to look at it. It all amounts to one thing. I was too weak. I was too late, and I was too weak. That wouldn't have happened to you, would it? You would have done something. You would have saved them. If I could just be more like you, then Your flesh.
Oh, she'll go mad right now?
That's it. All I need is a piece of your flesh. And nothing like that will ever happen again.
What? Stay where you are.
But why? Is that so hard to understand? I don't want much. Just a small piece of it. But you just don't want to share. Isn't that it? You want it all for yourself. Because you're vain. And in all your damn vanity, you don't even see the futility of the whole thing. The beacon won't burn. It never will. Thousands have tried it before you. Thousands who are as arrogant as you are. And they all failed.
How did they say? Just let yourself fall.
Because the light will burn you It will devour you until there's nothing left of you. Nothing but burnt flesh.
Nice and crisp. You're familiar with that, aren't you?
Prophetess.
Oh, that's good. Am I hallucinating?
We need to stop.
Oh, come on. Is it like I'm back to the wall or something? And cannot move? Yeah, I guess I am. Anybody else? Holy shit, whatever that was, that wasn't pleasant. Who shot me? Oh, that guy. Okay. I need to drink something. Where is he? He's down below there somewhere. God damn it. How about we drink a potion? This cheap one. Okay, and could you please stop moving? That would help a lot. God damn it, those fireballs he's shooting are freaking monstrous. How about... Where is it? Eye of the Storm? And... Oh, I cannot shoot them during the Eye of the Storm. That kinda sucks. What sort of stuff was that? Fireball that does 86 damage. Now, yeah, that's a nice fireball.
By the name of the sun, they were possessed. How is that possible? I thought the sigil stone protects us.
Well, it obviously doesn't. What about the beacon? How badly is it damaged?
Of course. Wait.
How about I eat something?
Oh, the damage is within acceptable limits. Nothing we shouldn't be able to repair. But wait, what is that noise? Oh, by the righteous path. I think you should see this.
Well, I cannot see anything, really. So, can we, like, just get...
What in blazes happened here? And what is that noise?
The Neramis. They are in the city. Their entire army.
What?
Treason! I tell you.
This is impossible.
That's Torchessa.
This is impossible! And this? What's the meaning of this bloodbath?
I don't know, Grandmaster. The High Ones somehow were able to possess the Keepers here. They tried to destroy the beacon and kill the Prodigy.
What? But the stone, we...
Grandmaster, you have to see this.
What? That the Neramis are in the city? I know that already.
No, we know how they did it. The true Chessa betrayed us.
Told you.
Nonsense.
It's the truth. She and almost a third of the Keepers followed Bartar's example. Come, you should hear it for yourself.
Okay, let's go and witness it.
I ordered that the temple gates be closed right away and positioned archers on the battlements. At least for now, none of these Naramese bastards will enter the temple.
Well done.
There, she survived it. Open your eyes, traitor.
What? Hi, Grandmaster. I am so sorry. It shouldn't have happened like that. Oh, my Malthus. What have I done?
Tell us what happened.
Of course, Grandmaster. I will. The Trichessa, she contacted Korak and asked for...
We will, once we're done. Continue. The Trichessa arranged a meeting with Korak. What did she want from him?
A truce. She offered him the city. If he would promise not to harm anyone. She had this stone. You know, the sigil stone that protects us keepers from the High Ones. Korak, he agreed. But once the gates were open, he...
Killed everyone.
Yes, the Trichessa, he just... Even though she kept her end of the bargain. Then they swarmed into the city and... Oh, by Malthus, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Take her to the Corarium.
Wait. You have to forgive me. I mean, we only wanted the best. You have to believe me. Please don't let me die as a pathless. Please.
I forgive you. Now go.
Yes, of course, Grandmaster.
These keepers, they are pretty dumb, you know. If anything, they deserve to be, like, killed off.
What are your orders, Grandmaster? We aren't many, but if we use cunning, we might be able to drive them back out of...
We will not. We are no more than 6 up here, and the Naramese are thousands. And both our black powder and our boiling oil are in the barracks.
Then it's over. We have lost.
What? No! Nothing is over! They can't be that far into the city yet. We only have to drive them out of the gates and then...
And how exactly are you planning to do that? By loading the cannons with sugar mint and shooting balls of herbs at the Naramese? Great idea, really.
You sodding!
Quiet! Narajil and Sharim are right, Commander. Ark is lost. But our war against the High Ones isn't. The beacon still stands, and it will continue to do so as long as we hold the temple. We've lost the battle, yes, but not the war. All we need is the Numenors, and then the beacon will be lit.
And what then? I don't think Korak will withdraw once we've destroyed his vision of this ascent.
Correct, he won't. Which is why we will surrender.
What?
It is the only way. As I said to the Trichessa before, this war is about more than just us. If we choose to give up now, or if we choose to fight and die down there, Korak will destroy the beacon either way and let the cleansing happen. We will prevent that at all costs. Which is why we will find the Numenors, light the beacon, and then surrender.
And what? Hope for mercy? Korak has more than once demonstrated what he means by mercy.
I am not hoping for mercy. We will die, but there is no alternative. Korak isn't man enough to participate in the battle himself. So even if we were to break out and fight, all we would do is kill his delusional soldiers. And their deaths would be as pointless as this entire war. Once the High Ones are vanquished, we've done our duty. That's it.
But no! We are warriors, and true warriors fight. You've said
True
that.
warriors ask questions. Like the question, when does a battle for ideals become nothing more than a battle for vanity? Those soldiers down there, Commander, they are nothing more than butchers. But we are more than that. But I will not stop you. As soon as the beacon is lit, you're free to flee. But for now, you will hold this place at all costs while we search for the Numenors. Archmagister, do you have the word of the dead?
I do, yes. How do you plan to get into the Undercity from here? The entire city is swarming with Korex's soldiers.
Leave that to me. Commander Aaron, gather the remaining keepers and arcanists. I will address them.
Oh, great. Now we'll have to hear his speech. Come on. Where are we going? Did he, like, just made a speech? You can start now.
You all know what has happened. We were betrayed by our own brothers and sisters. As we speak, people are dying, slaughtered by the Narimes, who think we are their enemy. And I know what you are feeling right now. Anger. Anger aimed at those in our ranks who did this to us. But you're wrong. Despite their deed, they wanted to protect us, to fulfill their holy duty. And the same applies to Koarek and his soldiers. Yes, they are deluded. Yes, they have committed crimes past redemption, but they, too, only did what they thought was right. If there is someone to blame in all this, it's the High Ones, and no one else. They, brothers and sisters, they are the ones responsible. They have no mind, no compassion, no soul, and their only reason for existing is to destroy. They are cowards who act out of the shadows and play us against each other like puppets on strings. And right now, they think they have won. They think they can defeat us. But they will fail, because we are still here. We have the beacon, the only thing capable of stopping all this madness, and that is exactly what we're going to do. After that, you are free to go. Flee, fight, do whatever you think is best. I myself will surrender, because every drop of blood spilled after we have done our duty and destroyed the High Ones is useless. And even if the Narimes kill me, my death will be a sign. A sign that people like Koarek will never understand. Hatred breeds hatred. This is what history has taught us, and this is what makes the High Ones strong. Stand by me when the time comes, or go. But until then, fight.
Well, I guess it was an okay speech. But they're ecstatic, so I guess they like it. Oh, come on.
Follow me. We will talk in the Emporium.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
That's like all this walking back and forth. It's really pointless. I mean, what point right now is going to into the Emporium? None. And it'll take them forever to get there as well. Okay, where are they? I guess I'll just have to go there, right? I don't think I need to wait them. Or do I? Where is it? No, actually, I guess I can go there. It just... Probably we're going to his room. Yes, I see. Haven't been here before.
And there she goes. 4,000 years this city has stood. And now she is aflame. It is a tragedy.
You told the other that we're going to find the Numenors, but how? How are you planning to get to the Undercity with the Nurimis in the streets?
There is another way. I suppose you already know that the Order was never proud of the fact that something like the Undercity exists. And maybe you also know that we and the Relata had an informal agreement. They rule the underground and we rule the surface. In reality, however, this is only half the truth. We never handed over the reins entirely. There is a Plan B in case things get out of control and the Undercity's inhabitants revolt, like they did once during the Blood Moon riots.
Plan B? I have an idea what that might mean.
Probably. I will make it short. There's a set of tunnels throughout the King's Mountain on which this temple was built, and they lead all the way down into the Undercity. They were built to release poison gas into the entire cave system.
And let me guess, you plan to use these tunnels to sneak down into the Undercity?
Down and back up again, yes. The Nerimes do not know about these tunnels, and when they find out, it will be too late. We descend, we find the Numenors in the City of Floods, and we light the beacon. After that, you know what I will do. There is a way into the tunnels through the dungeons of this temple. Meet me and Skyrim there once you're ready to depart. And bring the mercenary with you. Prepare yourself. We will meet in the dungeon.
Okay. You know what, guys? I think I'll make a cut here and we'll actually continue on in the next episode with the dungeon crawl. So, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And goodbye.